Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Gun. Hey, we got to get to the ball.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Now on 2nd and 13. Newton. Jones has it. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Newton now to throw. And this is caught. He hits more. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check 9. Hey!
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. To throw is Newton. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Ryan Shazier able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Looking downfield for Jones. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Jackson on 1st down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Randy Moss. And the With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And an alley to run. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. It's a kickoff return of 94 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it, and they'll take it out to the 25.
Ready? Hey, 50. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. Here we go, here we go. Go. 50. On the ball. On the ball. Fight.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the connection made to Terrell Pryor. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And a first carry here for Charles Sims. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Five. 50. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
2nd and 9 now. Looking for Pryor long. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Hey, Alpha. 40. Check. Mike 50. Focus, defense, focus.
Back to throw. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Mean Joe Green. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. He'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Ryan Shazier. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. They're going to try and throw. That's complete into the hands of A.J. Derby. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. They go play action with Jackson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 44 yards. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They snap it at one. Now it's Jackson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Tries to force it to Megatron, and it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. They were looking for Johnson that time. An aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
A loss of 2 there, second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Cunningham. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. They run on first down with Jackson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Off the bootleg. Cunningham flushed out right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Cunningham looking to throw. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Not the way they wanted to begin things. You had the interception on the first play of the game. The good news, it only led to 3 points.
And remember our conversation with him prior to the ball game? He said they had something special designed for the first play. It didn't hit. Let's see if he can rebound from it and not let it get him down.
He's mine. He's mine. He's mine.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to rifle one. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Johnson, the intended target.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Now a first down throw. Cunningham dancing to his left. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 44 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Here's Okoye. Trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll run now with Okoye. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Now a carry for Okoye. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. On 4th down, Cunningham flush to his right. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes this 2nd and 9. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by Willie Lanier. And he's got his guys set up great now. First and goal, and the Pigs get at the 7-yard line. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Here's Cunningham. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's caught at the 25. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Calvin Johnson, 75 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with 2nd down and less than a yard. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with 2nd down and less than a yard. On 2nd down now, it's Jackson. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. It's a big play there for the Browns. 44 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Cunningham from the gun. That's caught by Jackson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Cunningham to throw. Being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham. And his pass incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Running the jet sweep with Jones. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. Steps away to his left, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Elliott on for the extra point.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run on 1st down. Jackson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
50's the money. What we got? What we got? What we got?
On the draw, here's Jackson. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd.
I can't believe they even let you play. Slam, slam.
Operating from the gun, Cunningham. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Calvin Johnson, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. 7 yards there and a first down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, it's Cunningham. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now Cunningham. It's caught by Jackson. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And now here is another interception. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. Taking it right down Broadway. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will it just let it all?
And that's caught inside the 30. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And Vinatieri's kick is good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Fairly short kick taken at the 14 here. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of them.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Johnson was the intended receiver. Now Jackson on first down. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
It's now second and 6 at the 7-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, first and 10. Jackson now. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there for the Bengals. 54 yards.
That's another Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
No. Check 24. Check 24.
Jackson on first down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game of football. They give it, and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
Here we go. Watch the pass. Whip. Watch the whip.
On second down, this is Jackson. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a third down.
50's a mark. 50's a mark. Check one.
They'll run again with Jackson. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bengals will take over here, first and 10. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
We got 3.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty. He got a hand in there to break that one up. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Hey, switch.
Now Jackson going to throw again. He'll rifle this one deep right. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Randy Moss, 67 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second, we do have a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Keep playing.
At their own 25-yard line.
A play fake. Now Cunningham. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Now Cunningham. And he's going to go down again. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Cunningham. And that is incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Randy Moss, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 77 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Elliott good with a PAT. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter.
Let's go, fellas. Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's... And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And a return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. They were looking for Johnson that time. The Browns drive about to get started. And coming off a 1-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. On the run, it's Bo Jackson. The safety Ed Reed there to make the play.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Off play action, it's Cunningham. His throw incomplete. The 14-time Pro Bowler Tony Gonzalez, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that that one as it's good from 56 yards out. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the fourth quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they'd missed that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 75 yards. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Browns drive about to get started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
From the gun on third down, Cunningham. A quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Buying time to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gonzalez. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. He'll look to throw. He'll hit Jackson, complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it second down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Back to throw. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Cunningham in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 6 of 7 now on this drive. They run with Jackson out of the gun, twisting away, and only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Flushed out right. And the catch made by Johnson. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
They'll look to throw. It's caught by Jackson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. He's back to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there with time running out. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute. Elliott good on the extra point. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. 40's Mike, 40's Mike. Hey, come on out here, come get some. Come get some, come on here.
Here's Jackson. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Tillman. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Thomas, the intended target.